Hi everyone, welcome back. This is the video for week 5 of online learning, which is the week of May 11th. I'm going to try to be a little brief in my video. I know they've been a little long, almost 15 minutes, and I seem to be losing some of you guys when you're watching this. So I'll try to be brief in what I'm going over here today. For this week, we are going to wrap up ecology. This is the last week we're spending on ecology, and then we're going to spend the next 3 weeks on evolution, and then we're practically done. Just one last little final project as an assignment, and that's the end of the year. So the end is in sight. Mid-marks have passed. They were done on Friday. If there is any work that you still have not submitted that is late, you can still hand it in at any time. Just send me a message to make sure that I see it. The invasive species projects were pretty great all around. There are some of you, if they weren't great, if you were missing some things, I made a comment, so you want to check that out. I did not make a comment on everybody's project. If your project was fine, you just got the full credit. If it was exceptional or if you were missing something, I made a comment on it. So please see if you did get a comment, if there's something that you need to look at there. This week, we're going to be doing assignments on Khan Academy for 3 points, and then an assignment on Schoology for 2 points. There are assignments on Khan and on Schoology. Some of you have only been doing the Schoology assignments, some of you have only been doing the Khan assignments. So I want to make sure you know that they are on both platforms. I'm posting everything that is an assignment on Schoology. I'm still explaining what all the assignments are on Schoology, but some of them you have to go to Khan Academy to complete them. But they're still listed on Schoology. So I hope that clears some things up there. On Khan Academy this week, last week for ecology, we're going to be looking at food chains and food webs. So you're going to be watching 2 videos. Those videos are called Ecosystems and Biomes, and then Flow of Energy and Matter through Ecosystems. Then there are 2 articles to read. One of them is What is an Ecosystem? And the other is Food Chains and Food Webs. And then you will answer a question set, which is called Food Chains and Food Webs, that is 4 questions. All of those things together will be 3 points. The breakdown for that is the 2 videos is 1 point, the 2 articles is the 2nd point, and answering the questions is the 3rd point. So those are 3 points on Khan Academy. Once you have done all that on Khan Academy, that is the last bit of information for this entire section of ecology. Then you want to go to the Schoology assignment. The Schoology assignment for this week is going to be kind of like a test, but not exactly, because we're not doing tests in this online learning platform, but it's a set of questions that is going to ask you questions with everything on ecology. I'm going to focus the questions on the things from this week. So there will be more questions about food chains and food webs than anything else, but there will be some questions about invasive species, about community interactions like mutualism and commensalism and parasitism. There will be some questions about what is ecology in general, what are populations, what is an organism, things like that. So it will all come from the Khan Academy content. All of the questions are going to come from the stuff that I've put on Khan Academy for you. So if you want to review the videos and the articles before you answer those questions, just go on Khan Academy to past assignments, and you can see all the work that you already completed, and you can read over that. The questions that I'm putting on Schoology this week, you can take them as many times as you need to. It's an unlimited amount of times. And I'm going to give you credit for the assignment as long as you get at least 75% of the questions correct. So I'm going to write that again on the set of questions so that's clear. But the way that we're grading right now in the 4th marking period is you are either getting credit for an assignment or you're not getting credit. There is no partial credit. So in order to get full credit for an assignment, you need to complete the entire assignment and complete it honestly. So if you're not completing an entire assignment, like you're only doing half of the thing, you're not going to get any credit. If you hand in a completed assignment, but it's not done by you, so there is some cheating involved, you're not going to get credit for that either. So in order for me to make sure that you were doing these questions honestly as possible, and you weren't just guessing on them, I'm going to say that you need to get at least 75% of the questions correct in order to get the full credit. Anything more than 75 is just for you. Whether it's 75 or you get 100, it's still full credit. If you get a 50 on it, I don't know if you guessed or if you honestly just got a 50. So just go back, take it again, take it until you get a 75. All right, if you really can't get to a 75 and you've taken it like 3 times and I can see you've spent hours in there, send me a message and I can work something out with you. All right, but that's where I'm drawing the line is 75% for those set of questions. The questions are not on Schoology right now, only because I want to make sure you get through the information on Khan first. So I'm going to post those set of questions maybe late tomorrow, probably, I think would be a good point, so that you have time today and tomorrow to get through the information on Khan, and then you'll have Tuesday night, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to do that set of questions to review everything in ecology. Then next week we'll move on to evolution, which is a bit different from ecology entirely, but it is our last topic, and it will be a little briefer than this one. It will only be 3 weeks instead of 5. All right, I hope everyone is still watching this video. It's only 6 minutes. It's a lot shorter. Hope you're hanging in there. Hope everyone's doing well. And that's it for this week, so I'll see you next week.